I'm working on myself, love. I've been working on myself, love. Don't need nobody else's love. I've been working on myself, love. Help myself to some self-love. I've been working on myself, love.
Weekly Wednesday Sessions is devoted to Seattle's musical history in the jazz, funk, and soul scene. We will be exploring artists' history and influences in a live stream format where you, the audience, will have a chance to interact while enjoying on-the-spot live performances with local artist and host Joey Walbon, aka Soulbon. Please take a moment to share this video and turn up the sound because Weekly Wednesday Sessions begins now.
No sound. Is it the monitoring thing?
Hello. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Now?
Are we good? We're good?
We're waiting for the world to tell us.
Technical difficulties that can happen.
Thank you, Emily, for telling me.
Yeah.
Is there sound now?
Yeah, okay, I hear it. Okay, we're good. All right, hey, welcome. All right, so a little bit of whatever off the bat. But here we have Marina Christopher. This is what I was saying. I was saying that it is such a joy to have worked with you for these several years. I've gotten to know you for what's it been? It's been like about 8 years or something like that?
7 years.
Yeah, okay.
2013, I think, is when I first went to Lucid.
Oh, right. Yeah, which we talked about a lot in the last one. This is so awesome. I'm so looking forward to this. Marina is a stellar artist. I have a whole bunch of links inside the description of all the websites, all the different bands that she's a part of. So feel free to check out the description to be able to find that. We will be talking about all kinds of aspects of what it's been like to be a musician here in Seattle and rising up because, she's been dubbed a rising star. It is official. So anyways, we wanted to go ahead and just start off, just as I want to do with all the shows, start off with a little jam right up front. This song is her version of Don't Get Around Much Anymore.
Which I thought was good for staying at home.
It's only appropriate, right?
I missed the Saturday dance, heard they crowded the floor. I couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd visit the club. I got as far as the door. They would have asked me about you. Don't get around much anymore. Well, darling, I guess my mind is more at ease. But nevertheless, why stir up memories? I've been invited on dates I might have gone before.
Go ahead.
my mind is more at ease. But nevertheless, why stir up memories? I've been invited on dates. I might have gone, but what for? Baby. Oh, it's so awfully different without you. So very different without you. Don't get around much anymore.
Yeah. That's so much fun. That's so much fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so great to play with you. So great to play with you again. Oh my gosh.
Likewise. I want to say hi to Bob Crane out there. He watches a lot of stuff I stream. Thank you for being so supportive. And Ty Sean is watching. And
Yeah.
Nathan Collar, who did some artwork that you were showing.
Yeah, the artwork that was at the very beginning, that was by Nathan Collar. We're both friends of his from a bit ways back. How far back do you know him from?
2011.
Dang, yeah.
I was in a jazz combo with him at Central Washington University.
Cool, and I knew him before he went to Central, so yeah, cool. Yeah, just before he went there, because I met him at Olympic College way back.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we have in our Venn diagrams of people, maybe it was meant to be that we would find each other.
It's true. It's meant to be. I believe it.
Thank you for those sharing the link. And my neighbor Lori Held is watching. Hi. And Jeff Gall, hi. And Emily McVicker, hi.
I'm going to do one thing real quick. I've got a little bit of an audio thing here I want to fix, and I want to bring up the volume just a tiny bit. So.
Okay. I can just keep talking about myself.
Keep talking about it.
I saw Joey. I know in his last session he was hanging out with Dylan Hughes, which was the other founding member of Mo Jam Monday House Band. I saw Joey play at Lucid Lounge, and he was doing this awesome version of Caravan that mixed up with the Justin Timberlake Sexy Back.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, who is that? And he had his keyboard out. He's doing all the synth and the jazz stuff. Like, what? Just blowing my little mind. And look here, we're friends and we're making stuff together. So it's an honor to be here.
Yes, I have to say, that was such a good time back then, and that arrangement actually was Davey Nikos came up with that.
Davey.
Yeah, a drummer here in Seattle. He's very good at the improv thing, a big inspiration to me, that's for sure, in my life. His ability to combine different styles, especially because he goes off into like the drum and bass realm and whatnot in the middle of jazz, which not hardly any drummers do that. At least especially when he was doing it a lot, it was kind of really neat. Really,
it was
really
neat. He had the Nepos jam at Lucid, so that was the thing.
Yeah.
I remember he even brought in a guy who did the 2 samplers, like Jay Dilla, and so he would live sample with us.
Oh, yeah.
And that was really cool.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we have so many memories from Lucid. Oh my gosh, I'm like I said, anybody who's tuned in last time, you'll probably hear Lucid get mentioned over and over and over again as I bring in Seattle artist after Seattle artist. You know, we all have really fond memories. What's your favorite memory from a Lucid?
I'm just looking at all your comments here. Lucid, let's see. I just played there so much because he had every other Thursday, right? I don't know. I loved Phineas. I think I just turned 21. Like, it's Phineas. He was the mixologist, right? And it was amazing. He made a very fancy drink for my young mind. It was he put burnt orange peel and he melted sugar around the glass.
That's right. I remember that drink.
Yeah.
I remember that was very fancy. He did have really fancy drinks there.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
And he said a phrase to me that I took to heart. He's like, "I'm not going to be bartender anymore. I'm going to go live and work in the land of the living." And so I often think like, when I have a regular job or something, I'm like, "Oh, I'm in the land of the living now," because usually we're so nighttime. But so much great music played there. I was in a trio with Davey. We would play like the Robert Glasper version of "Smells Like Teen Spirit" and stuff like that.
For those viewers that are watching, as you can see, I got this split happening. We are a fair distance from each other, although you can't see it, but see, I can't reach her. we're a good distance. So I just wanted to put that out there for anybody who's concerned. All right, so what I really want to talk to you about right now.
What is it?
The improv scene.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so when you think improv, who's the first person that pops in your head?
It's like Morgan because of Morgan Gilkison.
Oh, there we go.
One day, but also Michelle Searle because of
Yeah.
the Blood Moon Orchestra. So those two ladies, they're doing a big leaps and bounds for improv.
The Blood Moon Orchestra.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss it so much. I miss it so much. I'm so ashamed of myself for not being at more of them. But I have to say, for anybody, when this all goes back, and we get to see it all happening again, the Blood Moon Orchestra. Talk about wow. I mean, for those who don't know, the Blood Moon Orchestra is a set of amazing ladies that play totally improv. It's completely all made up. Again, Seattle is just known for its improv, and these women, they would have a hat, and people would put suggestions in that hat, and then they would just pick out a subject. So it could be like rainy afternoon, or
Itchy pickle.
Itchy pickle, yeah, exactly. It can be pretty random, and they were so good. They were so good. Like I would be sitting there going like, this isn't a song. This isn't because the songs would all have they would have structure, like extreme structure. Like there would be a real clear intro, and they would bring it back to that intro for the outro, but the songs would develop naturally, and there was a real clear form that would happen. There'd be somehow we would have an A and a B section, and then maybe even a C section, and then there's improv mixed into it all on top of the improv. The jamming factor of just taking some solos and whatnot. It was absolutely extraordinary.
It was really cool. It was put on by Michelle Searle and Katrina Cope. It was kind of like their project. And we had heavy hitters in the band like Kathy Moore on guitar, Heather Thomas, of course, on the drums, Melissa Montalto of Funky to Death on the keys, and a bunch of rotating players. It's very cool. So
all extraordinary players.
Right now, they've recorded the past year and a half of things. And so that was our plan originally at the beginning of this year, is to listen back and really create some songs out of this stuff. But now we're all very creative, independent people, and we're trying to figure this out. So that's on our list still, maybe not at the top of our list, but
It's still like I hope that happens. I hope that comes to fruition because you really had amazing songs that were just my mind was boggled. I'd be sitting there just smiling and the topics, they worked. They would make up the lyrics on the spot, and these topics, I'm telling you, they were.
My personal favorite one was, because people are writing in suggestions all night. Well, there's another opening band, right, which is usually a female-fronted band. And one I remember really clearly was at the Sunset in Ballard, and it was, "Did you really just say that?" That's all it just said on the thing. And they came up with, like, "Did you really just say that?" It's very clear in my head, so that's going to be on my list to
That's so cool.
come back up. But improv is fun. Do you want to improv something?
Exactly. That's our goal here. So, are you in the mood to make up some lyrics?
Oh, I don't like doing that.
Oh, you don't really?
I don't
like
like doing that.
Okay.
I can help you out. You have something to say today? What's that?
Well, I was thinking about, in the spirit of the Blood Moon Orchestra, maybe even asking our audience out here if they would like to throw out some topic ideas.
Oh.
And just kind of like do a what do you say? Well, just a tribute. There's another word I want to use for that, but you know what I mean. If there's I'll wait just a few moments here. If anybody has like some topic ideas, I may try to improvise something here. And we can try and go back and forth a little bit. All right. Again, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for being a part of this evening. And again, if you like what you're seeing, please feel free to like and share. And right now, we are going to improvise a song on the spot in the spirit of Seattle.
Yeah.
Emerald City.
Some suggestions.
Susan chiming in. Thank you for joining.
We have Mark's Mason.
Sporadic happiness among the smoke. Okay, like we can kind of like combine ideas maybe.
Smoke gets in your eyes. Sporadic happiness.
Crazy days of summer. Crazy days.
I think that's a song already.
All right. We will go off of that.
Okay.
Want to do something kind of on the funky realm, or?
You start it.
Well, it's a hazy, crazy summer day. I just wanna go away to somewhere else where I could breathe.
Amen.
How much I wish I could fly above the clouds, burning my eyes. Feel free to let it go. Inhale, pretend that maybe it's just snow and it'll melt away and be gone soon enough. How I long to breathe again. It's a hazy, breezy cold. Oh, it's gonna result in a cold, cold, cold winter night. I see it right inside. Oh, trust me, we're gonna get there through this hazy, hazy, crazy, oh, summer day. I just wanna breathe. Just wanna breathe. I just wanna breathe. I just wanna breathe. Just breathe. 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 Just breathe.
It's been so long since I've done that.
I know. We're trying here. I'd say, like I said, we're not able to perform very much right now. You know how it goes. But that was much fun.
I think we hit a lot of other people's. Maybe everyone's kind of the same vibe out there.
Yeah. Oh, Red Skies.
Difficulty breathing, Life on Mars, kind of Red Skies, Summertime. Oh, someone says I sound nice. Thank you, Javier.
Yeah. Doesn't she? She sounds super.
I'm so honored. Joey plays in my. We've played a lot of duo, a lot of trio gigs together. Actually, my first streaming gig I ever did at Vito's. You were there. That was the end of March. That was like when everything kind of went down.
Yeah. That was. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I have to say, honestly, for me, I know that was probably one of the best performances I've given doing your music.
Oh, really?
Personally, I feel that way. Like, I walked away from that feeling pretty dang good. And of course, she was like, "Here, we're gonna do this song," and we didn't. It was like something we hadn't done in like a very long time, or whatever. And I was kind of like, all right, I made it. All right. It actually didn't turn out too bad. Okay, cool.
No,
I was actually pretty proud of it.
I remember you reaching out to me afterwards because we were able to listen to the whole thing. You're like, Marina, you should put this out. And I'm like, okay. So that's on my list of things to do.
Oh, yes, please. You have that, huh? You have that recording and everything?
Yeah, so live concert streams. If you're going to do this regularly, you should get hooked up with them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So that was from Vito's. But, I think it's because we had to do all original songs just because they're trying to stay out of the gray area.
Right, right.
But that's all right. That's fun.
Morgan
says hello. Hi, hey. Morgan. We already talked about you.
That's right. Yeah, we already mentioned Mojam Mondays, and that was a lot of fun. And we miss it. We all miss it. We all miss you, of course. I saw her a few weeks back. She's doing pretty good, sitting in her hot tub.
Yeah, we do the face chats.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
So what I want to talk to you about now is, what are you currently working on?
Well, thank you for asking. I, with my other musical partner, Emily McVicker, who's watching, we have a Thursday morning Facebook stream like this. It's like a very family friendly kind of like wake up. We're so used to doing cover songs, so we kind of pick a theme every week. And it was really Emily. She was so smart because we saw the second week of March, we saw all of our gigs get canceled. She's like, Marina, we got to do something.
Yeah.
And so we've created this amazing community that watch us every Thursday morning, which is tomorrow. I keep looking into the lamp, but it's right there.
That's great. That's great.
And then with the Dreamboats, we have a show October 11th. Thanks to the Royal Room, will be live there.
October 11th. Yes, don't put that on your calendars. October 11th. Where's that at?
It's the Royal Room, so you can watch on their Facebook page or live concert stream, or if you go to one of my websites and sign up for the email, I'll send you a reminder, or like any of my pages on Facebook, I'll let you know.
Oh no, I did it wrong. I feel like Marina.
Oh. Yeah, Coffee and Ukes is the show every morning, so facebook.com/Coffee and Ukes. Tomorrow's theme is transportation.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Transportation, huh? That's cool. So you pick different themes every time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's very fun.
What was the last theme?
Outer space.
Oh, cool. Oh, I'm going to have to tune into that one. I'm going to go back and check that stream out.
Yeah, they're all up. It's pretty fun.
Excellent.
We have on our list, we need to do 80s ladies, or we did, one of my favorites, we just did all colors.
Uh-huh.
Or we did the 2000s. So cool. Or we did, on our list to do is food songs.
Food songs. Oh boy.
Starfish and coffee.
that way, you give people ideas for what to do for dinner that night, Because what time's Coffee and Ukes? That's at 10 o'clock in the morning?
10 a.m. Pacific, Thursday mornings, and it's if you can't watch it then. But it's really cool because like a lot of people, not a lot of more people are back to work and back to school, but my favorite comment was, I don't know who either of you are, but it feels like you're over for breakfast. And that was the nicest thing. I think my brain has definitely shifted to hanging out online, and Zoom stuff and Twitch is more like hanging out. Mm-hmm. So actually my friends and I, like my college chat, we made PowerPoint presentations and we presented them to each other.
Really?
Could be about any topic we wanted. It was so fun.
Wow. That would be. You guys are so creative. So creative.
Well, my friend,
gals.
Well, my friend Mitchell is like, this is mandatory because we need to continue to bond. I'm like, okay. So I did one about Joey Lawrence presentations.
Wow. Okay.
About Joey Lawrence.
Okay.
Anyways,
that's so cool. I'm really impressed. Again, just always continuing to impress me. Always. And top professional, working hard, super working hard, and an incredible songwriter. And I believe the song you want to do next is actually an original of yours, isn't it?
It's an original song, and I have yet to make the definitive recording.
Ooh. So this actually also counts as a sneak peek, y'all.
Yeah, well, we've played it, but it's all good.
Well, maybe not this.
There's a million different versions of it.
You never know.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, I'd like to go ahead and let you take. What's the name of this tune?
Hydrangea.
Ah,
Like the
hydrangea. Oh,
flower.
yes. Oh, I loved it. This was fun. This is fun. Is it okay if I join you on the shaker? All right.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. I consent. Hydrangea, I can't change you. You already do that on your own. Now the softest violet and the rose. No, I forgot the words. But you still linger around, singing your sweet song. La 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 la. La la la, hydrangea. La 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 la. La la la, hydrangea. Hydrangea, I can change ya. You may be common, but you are no weed. Now you shed your winter brown and put on your springtime gown. How beautiful the hues, the purple, pinks, and blues. La 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 la. La la la, hydrangea. La 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 la. La la la, hydrangea. I can change ya. If I try, I know you will refuse the color of your dress, but then color me impressed. The day you go to seed, the day my heart will bleed. La 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 la, stranger. Hydrangea.
There you have it. I'll pop for you. Woo! Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Summer. Another one of my regular viewers is saying hi.
Hey, Emily's in. Hey, Emily.
Hydrangea.
Yeah. Thank you again, everybody who's tuning in. Hydrangea. Oh my gosh, so much. I love it. I love it. So that's such cool melodies, such cool, unexpected chord changes and stuff like that. I love that about your music.
Thank you.
I love your compositional ability. I love how, you consider everything. You consider the stops. You consider, and when you hear the band, her band doing this stuff, there's horn parts and the whole 9 yards.
And you can October 11th at the...
That's right. October 11th at the Royal Room. Well, kind of at the Royal Room. We got digitally, right?
But yeah. But thank you. I really appreciate that because one of my favorite groups is the Punch Brothers, and it has Chris Thilly on mandolin. And I love how his melodies are very singable, but the harmonies are going more twists and turns than you would expect. And so I'm really trying to do that to like satisfy the theory nerd in me, but also just the person who wants to sing along on the radio.
Right.
So
That's so amazing. Isn't she incredible? This is why I wanted her on the show. Incredible.
And this is going to be a weekly thing. So far, you've had 100% Mojam Mondays bass players. You're not going to be able to keep up.
This is the second show.
Keep up.
So on that note, kind of what I was thinking, I do have Chris Littlefield
Awesome.
that is going to be coming in.
Awesome.
I tried to get him this next week, but he's not available. But the following week, I believe he will be here. So there's that to watch out for. I don't quite have next week's lockdown right at this quite moment, but
So you're saying you're open for submissions?
yeah.
So if they didn't have sound at the beginning, they didn't hear the amazing intro, but
Oh no, they did.
Oh, they did?
That part
That's
would have went
different?
through.
Okay.
It's just our mics weren't on at the
Thank
time
you.
when we
Okay.
first started, unfortunately. But that's all right. That's all right. We fixed it. Hey, these are the first shows. This is my second show, so I mean, I of course I know there's going to be little technical things.
Yeah.
The next thing I want to talk to you about is the bands that you're a part of. So the links are available in the description, but if you could go through and talk about the different ensembles you're a part of. Let me see if I can.
okay. Well, I
jog
have
the memory here too.
I have a trio. I play a lot with Chris Potan and then either yourself or Jeremy Bacon.
Right, a lot of fun.
And if you actually go sign up on my mailing list, marinachristopher.com, you'll get 3 tunes just for giving me your email address.
MarinaChristopher.com.
Yeah, from the trio. Then there's Marina and the Dreamboats, and we just, Joey's part of that.
Yeah.
We just won second place at the Shoreline Lake Forest Park Arts Council. There's no short way to say this. Battle of the Bands. We made videos. It was a virtual Battle of the Bands. We made videos. And
Yes, and we will actually be debuting one of those videos here during this feed tonight.
Yeah, they've only been aired once for that contest, and I haven't put them up anywhere.
On where?
They put them up on an inflatable drive-up screen.
So cool.
I filmed some of that. Oh, I should find it. But yeah, that's the last time I saw Jerome. He was in his car. He was watching.
That's so cool.
We won second place. So part of that, we get to meet Roger Fisher from Heart, which you've mentioned you've played with him in the past.
Yeah, Roger Fisher. Yeah, way back at the band Solstice that I used to be in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There was a Fleetwood Mac tribute band.
Awesome.
And some top 40 stuff. Yeah,
So-
Roger Fisher's pretty amazing.
So he's agreed to have me film that. So I thought I could make an interesting video. So go subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so glad. Bad News Botanist, you talked about that.
Oh, they just released a new album. You should go listen to it. There's links to on my website. It's awesome. Frank Vitolo is the leader of that, and he's also in Marina and the Dreamboats.
There we go. We that's how it rolls being a musician though. Pretty much in any cities, you end up kind of being a part of a bunch of different ensembles and stuff because of like certain common people, and you're one of those common people, one of those composers.
An uncommon common person.
And commonly known, I guess you'd say. Like in common person.
I was privileged enough.
Common person, but in common, yeah.
Privileged enough that my dad told me I should play bass, and I liked it, and so now everybody needed a bass player. So it's great.
Let's see, and then we also have.
Jerett Samples, he's about to release a new album. That's like an Americana rock trio with Heather Thomas is on that. And then there's Paula Boggs band, and she's been active. We've done a day at the Royal Room. We set up a live stream in her living room for a folk station in Vermont. So she's doing some cool stuff. Some new songs coming out soon.
And it's that.
I've also played for Leah T. Lots of folks.
Yeah. You definitely a musician for hire in that sense. So it's like, tell me when and where and how much, and I'm there. But you're so versatile. I mean, like, what's your favorite styles to play? Actually, wait, hold on. I don't think I want to quite go down that road. I want to stay on track here because we're going to go down that road.
Well, is it possible to show the people a little bit of the video that won us second place?
Yes. So that's exactly the
I feel like
point
I'm on a
here.
talk show.
That's
I
what
brought a
we're-
clip.
I've worked out this show order to try and make sure we keep on. All right. So with no further ado, we're going to go ahead and give you a preview of the band. I'm like.
Is this the driveway one or the other one?
This is the driveway one.
Okay, this is a video. This is the first thing I've ever recorded by myself live, and it was in our driveway, and it was a song I made with Coffee and Ukes, but it was our entry to the finalists, the semifinals, finals. of this contest.
And the name of this song is?
Time to Myself.
Here we go.
Hello, I'm Marina. These are my dream boats. And we've assembled in my driveway in Montlake Terrace to play a song for all you quarantining lovers out there. I just need to be alone. Maybe take a long drive. Maybe stare at my phone. Maybe just stand in the bathroom for a long, long time. I'm not doing anything special or anything that would raise hell. Baby, I love you, but I need time to myself. I need to get stuff done. I'll be back at 5. I need to see the sun. I want to watch that show, you know, the one you don't like. I'm not doing anything special or anything that would raise hell. Baby, I love you, but I need time to myself. I need to write a new song, but I don't want you to hear it. This could take really long. Sometimes the rhyming pattern doesn't make sense. I'm not doing anything special or anything that would raise hell. Baby, I love you, but I need time to myself. I just need to be alone. Or nothing.
All right. So we decided to trade places here so you can see her beautiful face. So
that's a song I wrote, and yeah, I was playing sousaphone on that. I used to play in high school.
Really? You made that clear back in high school?
Yeah,
no.
I mean, I played trombone. No.
That's a cover, right?
That song? No, I
an
played tuba
right.
in high school. That song I wrote recently. If you want it, you can get it at Emily and Marina. I made it with Coffee and Ukes. So we released an album in July of songs. It was a combination of covers and songs that we had written and recorded all at home in quarantine. Mm-hmm. So you can do that.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Well, that's really awesome. And so speaking of such, I wanted to talk to you about your history, since we're already kind of on that subject.
Yeah.
So I would like you to tell me a little bit about, first off, what made you pick up the bass?
My dad.
Oh.
My dad, Kevin Christopher, he played piano and he did a lot of left-hand bass. So often, like, we'd go see gigs where he was doing bass and keys at the same time. So he knew that if I played bass, I'd be able to play a lot. And maybe he wanted a family rhythm section because my brother played drums. Maybe.
We kind of had that going on in my family too.
I'd played trombone, and then he's like, it reads the same music. I'm like, okay. And so then I learned electric first, and I went to upright, and really, really got into it. I think when I was like 15 or 16, just really got into it.
Doing the jazz programs and stuff.
The jazz
like that?
program. I think because I also started getting gigs.
Really?
Yeah. The first gig I ever played was like a Louis Prima night, and I think I got a check for $75, which is pretty good still, right?
For a first gig and all that, yeah. I wasn't getting paid my first gigs. I started playing like when I was like in my dad's band when I was like 12, and like I can't remember the first time I got paid for a gig. I think wasn't until I was in my 20s.
Oh, well, we both have musical families. Maybe that's why we're brethren in that way.
Yeah. So then you went on to the college.
Yeah. Well, even when I was in high school, still I was playing for Bellevue. Back when it was Bellevue Community College.
Oh,
there's
a lot of great start.
Yeah, I was doing that, and I loved it because I got to go to the Czech Republic and I got to go to Peru as a teenager, and I just really loved traveling and playing music and the way you meet people that way. So then I went to Central Washington University, a bunch of amazing people, amazing musicians that are still teaching and playing music from my era. And then from there I went on a cruise ship, so always figuring out how to travel and stuff and meet new people playing music. And then when I came back from that, I realized when you're out on a boat, it's fun. It's like you travel, but it's really hard to build something. And I think a lot of people, that's a fear of coming off the ships. Like they're really talented musicians, but they're afraid of building something or not. Maybe they're left behind. So I started doing that, and just like I think when I met you, I went to like all the jams. And really started meeting people.
Name some of the jams and stuff that you went to. There was the Hang, obviously.
There was the Hang. I think I was too young for that. That didn't happen. That was Nephos. Nephos jam was when I went there.
Okay.
Went to the Owl and Thistle. Went to.
The Owl and Thistle, known for their jazz here in Seattle.
I think that was about the time Morgan started the first Mo Jam at the Scarlet Tree.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I was playing with folks like Billy Brandt, and I kind of forget how I met people. I was still driving to like Eastern Washington to play gigs because people remembered I played in Ellensburg.
Wow. Okay.
But what I really wished I had figured out as a young person is that I needed to have some sort of content or proof to show people what I could do, because I was just thinking, oh, people will see me play and they'll just hire me. And that did happen, but it was very small scale. I wish I would have made a better website. When I made a nice website, things really started picking up.
That's so true. I have to say, I kind of experienced somewhat the same thing. In fact, when I played the St. Michelle winery, one of the reasons why I got hired for that is because she said, your website looks so fabulous.
Awesome.
That got me the gig.
Awesome.
So,
and then
cool.
I remember I played for Eugenie Jones, and she hired Devon Lewis, and that was like the first time I played with him. And then he recommended me for a workshop at Seattle Jazz Ed, which they're doing an amazing program this fall. Oh. No matter what level instrument you play, if you want to be part of like a marching band with protest songs, they're doing so you can go to jazzed.org and find out more. SeattleJazzEd.org. I'll be teaching what's going on. If you know any young people that are missing marching band, they're also doing social justice training for young people. If that's something, they're doing some awesome stuff at Jazz Ed.
Awesome.
And because we were supposed to do a summer camp, and they immediately, let's figure out how to get jobs for people that were going to work for us and figure out how to do that. Right. But then last year was a really fun year. I went on tour with the Portland Cello Project, with the Paula Boggs band, and then with Ahamefule, his show Susan. We were going on tour. We're supposed to play in LA and we're supposed to play in Florida, but So I was in a movie
Oh, that's so cool.
called Thin Skin, which is, it's only been premiered twice or aired twice. So if you want to find out when it's available again to see, you can sign up on my mailing list, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
So like last year was a pretty, it felt like a very pivotal year. And this was a little hard.
Yeah.
Because we even went to some conferences, right?
Yep.
To start booking performing arts centers, and we had dates booked.
Yeah.
And it's all a little different now, but I'm so proud of so many people that I know that have created things like this. Like, we can't be stopped. Yes, it's another live stream to watch, like, but we're gonna do them. So pick the ones you like and watch them.
Yeah, please. and watch them again. Keep watching them. Share them around, share them to your friends. If you see anything you like, please, always, if you see something you like, please share it, because us musicians, we really, that we're here for you,
Yeah.
we're here to spread our hearts and love and our inspirations, and everything that we've done and learned is all for you. I mean, sure, we do it also for our own personal therapy.
Yeah.
But
Oh my goodness, yes.
And
I have a popped seam. Those are expensive to fix, so go ahead and donate if you can.
Yeah.
Or you can buy some merch, or it's all helping us sleep at night.
Yes, and I just want to let you know that whatever donations happen tonight, please you can donate to Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App to my handle Soulbomb, and whatever happens tonight, as far as that happens, I will be splitting it with Marina.
Oh, good.
So that way, so that way you're helping support the arts.
I'll be nice to him. Until then.
Hopefully you can hear me all. Suppose they're talking to the mic better, huh?
Another thing that I was doing that brought me a lot of support was I played music at the airport, just solo. So I learned how to do that. So now I've transitioned that thing onto Twitch. And actually, I was streaming on Twitch last night, and someone came up with like, "I saw you play at the airport like in February."
There you go.
Whoa! So
there's so many artists that did that. Everybody was trying to get me to do that. And I was just about to do it too. I'm just like, "Oh, right, this year I'm going for it. I'm gonna go for the airport," and then phew.
You can do Twitch. You can do it all.
But hey, I'm here at least, So it's cool. And we're here. So one of the other things I wanted to ask you in this little portion of the interview here is also what are your influences?
Ooh, well, the Punch Brothers, that's a big one. Also, I grew up thinking like having horns in your band was just the epitome of having a band, like the real bread and butter. Yeah.
I'm about to say,
Yeah, you know. So it's really fun. It's really fun. Like I was playing in rock clubs around here, but I was like, "Oh, here's my horn section," and then we just like, and it's, So even though maybe we wouldn't have stood out as much as at a jazz festival, at a rock thing, we do stand out because we're different. But
totally.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of Tower Power, a lot of big band music. I really love Brad Mehldau.
Oh.
Yes.
That's the way to go.
And like impressionist music. Lately, a little bit, I've been a little more into electronic music because I can make it all at home, but I like the kind of, you can get in a little more of a trance, not like trance music, but
yeah, it's hypnotic, right? It's
hypnotic, trying to take off my intellectual music hat and just experience that.
That is, it is a different challenge, the different styles of music. Now, you're a very diverse player. I know that you play all kinds of styles. Name a style that you haven't played. Because if I ask you what you have played, we'll be here forever.
I haven't played Balkan music. I haven't played. I don't play that much classical music in general, but I can.
Yeah.
Actually, last year, Ahamefule, who has this movie and this project and all this stuff, he asked me if to play like high life music, and I felt bad. I didn't know what that was, so I looked it up, and it's like Nigerian pop music, and it has much more of like the a little bit more of the trance feeling, but it has horns, and I also like that it's not so auto-tuned. It just sounds like real people are playing it.
Yeah.
And I also met with some people from Ghana, playing music from Ghana, and I couldn't tell where the big beat was, so I really wanted to go more into that music. Yeah, finding those places where I'm a little bit uncomfortable, but still interested. Sometimes you get uncomfortable and you're like, no, you shut down. Like, I'm not into this. But
That's probably like me and like super fast bebop music.
Yeah. Oh, me and like scary trap music. I'm not into it. Or like.
Oh yeah, I can understand that. Yeah. I'm a bit the same way. Like there's hardly any styles I haven't touched, but most of them are sort of the overseas styles, the ones that we just aren't surrounded by. It's just not too common. But that's so awesome that you're willing to explore all those different styles, and I bet you all those little things make their way into your music. The little hints of it here and there.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and move. Let's do another song, shall we?
Okay. Ooh, is it my favorite one? I think we're gonna do my favorite one, All or Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one I have yet to record, but there's like a video on YouTube of it and stuff, and I'm excited. This is about going big or going home, but we're going big and we're in your home, so here we go.
This is also one of my favorite songs. I actually walk around the house singing this song. I really do. Like, I just, yeah.
When Emily McVicker had her open mic at the Sea Monster Lounge, we all did this as a trio, and I just loved the harmonies on it. Oh,
yeah.
Harmonies.
She's so talented.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. No watching and waiting, no slight hesitating, no trying to tiptoe around. Not just a little bit, now you must go all in, you must lay all your cards down, your cards down. Go big or go home. It's all or nothing, all or nothing. That's my only motto. It's all or nothing with me. No try before you buy, no order of sample size, not if you're wanting my heart. You break it, you bought it, you want it, you got it. You must take all, not just part, not just part. Go big or go home. It's all or nothing, all or nothing. That's my only motto. It's all or nothing with me. Ooh, it's all or nothing. Soul bomb on the keys, on the roads. No watching and waiting, no slight hesitating, no trying to keep your hands clean. You fish it, you caught it, and if you forgot it, I'll tell you again what it means. What it means, it means go big or go home. It's all or nothing, all or nothing. That's my only motto. It's all or nothing with me. Ooh, it's all or nothing. All or nothing.
Oh, that's so much fun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, I miss playing with you so much.
Thank you, Joey. That was singing and playing.
Yes, yes.
Can do
Oh my gosh. You guys enjoying that? You enjoying that out there? I know you are. I know, actually, I saw some tips come in. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much for those of you who just made a tip. I really, really appreciate it.
He has put so much work into this. I was really, really admiring the effort behind setting this all up. So thank you, Joey.
Brandon and Sandy, thank you so
Mom,
much.
thanks, Mom.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Mom. It's really, really appreciated because, yeah, it really does help a lot. I don't even want to mention the bill that I got today on my way here. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I thought about, like, when we
Lord.
were improvising earlier, like, how about improvise about being late or losing stuff? And
Right.
Yeah. That's because that's where you were. But I feel like a weight has lifted since we're playing music together.
Totally.
Good.
Totally.
Good.
I feel a lot better. I feel better if I didn't, a little. Anyway, so sorry. That was so much fun. That was so much fun.
Nathan, is there a way to do constant hearts? Mom, I think you missed a clap, though. I think we needed one more
Yeah.
to really feel it. But you're doing a lot of stuff. I've made some videos to help with Jazz Ed and some other folks to help them with teaching, help elementary music teacher, and you laid some tracks down on that, which was really cool.
It's really, yeah.
I sang
always an honor.
Good Night Moon to the tune of Naima, and that was fun.
Oh, nice.
You put keys down on that one. It was a while ago.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's definitely, yeah. This year is it's all blending.
But there was another project I was doing. Someone asked me to play their social distance wedding back when we could have a slightly larger groups, but then it went down again. So they asked, well, can you just record our favorite song for us?
Right.
And so I did. And then you generously, because he was going to play, it was going to be a duo. And then you're mixing it, so maybe we can release that at some point. But
yes, let's
do you have, is that one you have lined up, or is it a different one?
The next one I have lined up is the you and Emily.
Oh, okay. This is good too.
Yeah.
Emily and I have also we do Coffee Nukes Thursday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
We've done some corporate Zoom meetings. We've also made some dedication videos. And then this is my mom's favorite. We had a theme. What was the theme? I forget what the theme was. I think we're just doing our favorite songs. Oh, my grandmother had just passed, and she really loved the Drifters and Smokey Robinson, and so we did Up on the Roof.
Right.
For her.
I was gonna say, was the theme pink?
No.
No, and I'm not talking to the band. You'll see when I see the video.
The theme was Sweatin' to the Oldies. That's why we're all like.
Oh. Okay.
We're thinking of a different time.
Okay.
But
okay, so let's put that down. Hey, by the way, those of you out there, the next section that I want to do is actually a Q&A from the audience. So while this is playing, if you have any questions you would like me to ask Marina, we will go ahead and have that happen. Anything you want to know, now's the time. Enjoy this next little video clip here. And
with a cameo from Emily McVicker.
Yeah. Love you, Emily. So glad you're in here. Here we go.
Here we go. on the roof,
on the roof,
up on the roof,
up on the roof.
when this old world starts getting me down and people are just too much for me to face. I climb way up to the top of the stairs and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof it's peaceful as can be, and the world below can bother me. Let's go, let me tell you now, when I come home feeling tired and beat, I'll go up where the air is fresh and sweet.
Up on the roof,
I'll get away from the hustling crowd and all that rat race noise down in the street.
on the roof,
On the roof's the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. Let's go up on the roof. I'm gonna take a solo.
nice.
At night the stars put on a show for me, and darling, you can share it all for free. I keep on telling you that right smack dab in the middle of town I found a paradise that's trouble-proof.
Up on the roof,
And if this old world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on the roof.
up on the roof,
Up on the roof.
on the roof.
Oh, come on, baby. Up on the roof.
Up on the roof,
Up on the roof.
Yeah.
Thanks, Emily.
Yeah, that was so much fun. I love that. I love the video. That's cute. Yeah, like I said, the pink. You see what I mean?
Yeah. It's very pink.
It's very pink, but I love it. It's cool. The theme. Hey, got the thing going on. That's really cool. Okay, so the question that was put up here: how do you manage to stay so relaxed when you improvise? Have you always been so relaxed?
No, I haven't. Well, one thing I think is really helpful, I see it now when I teach, especially ages of middle schoolers, like the boys are always like, look what I can do, and they just sound bad. and maybe the girls are a little bit old, like mature in a way that they're aware that their crush might be in the room, so they don't want to sound bad, right?
Oh.
But growing up with my dad playing stuff, he'd be like, all right, take a solo. And I'm like, okay. And so I got the opportunity to sound bad before I got to that point.
I can relate.
Yeah. Yes. And then just, I think often growing up, I was also often playing with more experienced players, and I was also like the weakest link. So that kind of drove me to learn. And also playing at the airport by myself, trying to like, if someone's just walking by right now, all they're hearing is unaccompanied bass solo. How can I make it interesting if they're going to only hear like 2 seconds?
Oh, yeah.
So when I have another person to play with, and I've been doing a lot of solo and duo stuff, but when I have another person to play with, it's so much more relaxed to do that.
Thank you, Susan, for your
Susan.
question. Really appreciate it.
Oh, she's another one.
Oh, another question. What do we have?
Best and worst music experience.
Ooh, best and worst music experience.
I have to say, there's so many amazing highlights.
That's good to be able to say.
Yes. Actually, my favorite of recent times is playing a show called Susan.
Oh! Here we go.
With
It's not really a joke, but
with Ahamefule and a bunch of amazing people like Marina Albero and Jerome Smith and Jason Cressy and Skerrick and Devon and just it's amazing crew of people. And with that show, I don't sing. I don't have to be the front person, so I can just really be an ensemble member, and it's so fun. My worst experience, cruise ship was pretty bad because you just had to be good enough not to get fired from the band, and that's a big range of abilities. Yeah, but also in college, a group hired me. I went with my friend. They were hiring me and the piano player, and their charts were, we only had one rehearsal. I think it was 18 or 19. We had one rehearsal. Their charts were written on notebook paper and really hard to follow, and just saxophone music, hard bop and experimental saxophone music, and then their husband and wife, and the husband kind of hit on me. I was like, what? And I didn't even.
Oh no!
And then later they sent an angry email to my friend, never hire this person again. I'm like, what?
Whoa.
That was a whole bunch of weird.
I'm so sorry. That's got to be such a hard dynamic to be a female artist, and on so many levels. Obviously, to be working with so many other musicians, because it's such a male-dominated sort of space at the time. But I love that that's shifting.
Definitely.
I'm seeing a lot more amazing artists. Again, if you seriously, I'll still say, hands down, one of the best bands around in this town is the Blood Moon Orchestra. I mean, just y'all are. Wow. Well,
I really feel privileged to be a part of so many female-fronted things.
And of course, your band.
Yeah, my band. But another projects around here. I went to New York in January, and I was going out to the jams, and I was hoping to meet all these amazing instrumentalists that happened to be female, and they just weren't there. And there were some vocalists what? Where are they? So I thought it was bad in Seattle, but no, it's pretty good.
I always found that kind of strange too. It's like when you go to, for me, the dynamic became really obvious when I went to it was a jazz festival thing. And you know how you normally go to a concert, or just a regular concert, and there'll be the lines for the bathroom, and the women's line is going woo way around the corner and stuff.
That's a design flaw. That's not sexism. Well, go ahead.
But however, the other thing happens. It flips in a jazz in the total the musician festival world, where suddenly there's guys lines going way around the thing, and the women are just going in and out, no problem. I've seen that dynamic quite a few times. It's really quite an interesting.
I wonder if that has to do with attendance. One of my good friends who was our sound person at the airport, Andrew, hi, I like your haircut. He did a post not too long ago, because he's still working at the airport, that he's never seen a line long at the men's room, which makes me think men weren't washing their hands.
Well, yeah, that, and I think the process is just a little bit faster.
No, they were standing in line for the first time he's ever seen.
Yeah,
so I think it's more this is a thing. This is, I think, a design flaw.
I vouch for that.
Thinking about the things, if you have the same amount of stalls or whatever.
I wash mine, y'all. Okay.
But one cool thing about streaming, there's been a couple situations where someone gets in there and they're just saying the types of things I would not want to hear. Or and I just have the power to, boop, you're blocked. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to worry about you sticking around. I don't have to worry about you picking up my business card. I don't have to worry about you following me to my car later.
I distinctly remember doing a gig with you, and there was a guy that just was, you even put up a rope to make sure
I started bringing a rope light to make a stage.
A stage to be like, this is the boundary. And the dude just straight up walked across it and got up in your face and was totally flirting with you while you were performing. Yeah, I'm just
bad.
what's this guy doing? It's just a trip. Anyways.
Yeah. So that's a thing I don't have to deal with now.
Any more questions out there? I'm going to take a look.
I don't know. Well, I guess I'm curious what people are. I'm trying to put myself out there on the internet. So if they have questions, maybe I'm not doing my job right.
Okay, cool. Hey, yeah, that's great. So we're answering everything. That's good. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do one more song.
That's the end.
We got.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, so let's do one more original. This will be our last one, and then I got just a little bit more that I have one little thing to wrap up the show,
Okay.
and then that'll be it. Thank you all again for tuning in. Again, donations would be greatly appreciated. Go to Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. I make it easy. Soulbaum, SOULBAUM. Any donations and stuff made tonight will be split with Marina here.
Yeah, and mark your calendars every Wednesday. You'll be doing this.
Yes.
Awesome. I think you can adjust with the settings to get notified when he goes live.
Yep. Put the little bell. Hit the little bell thing, right? Cool. All right. So this next song is another song written by you.
I wrote this song, and
Yes.
I recorded it with Emily on Coffee and Ukes.
Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember. I checked it out. I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Make
then
sure you're checking that out, y'all.
it was
Coffee Ukes.
then I wrote some horn lines. This was another song that we submitted to that Battle of the Bands, so we didn't show that. But if you want to see the video, I did put this one on YouTube, I think. I did, maybe. No, I don't know. I might not. But you can go buy
I think so,
go
maybe.
buy the version that Emily and I made.
There's a lot of songs up on there. Anything else I want to say about this before we go? No, we're good. All right, let's
This
do it.
one's kind of about, so I've been mostly quarantining in a studio apartment, and it's been interesting, but it's still fun. So I'm still having a great time. It's so nice to hear a real Rhodes and be in the same room. It's been a long time. Holding on for something more than this. Holding back, even though I really want that kiss. Sometimes I think I'm not good enough. Like maybe I'll put you off, but then you'll hold my hand. I think I understand. Frowns on our faces start to fade. We're laughing at ourselves at the mess we made. Then you hold me close and you say to me, we're just a couple of human beings. Then you hold me close and you say to me, we're just a couple of human beings. Human beings. We're human beings. Looking back at all the time I thought was wasted, I don't regret. I never could appreciate it. I had to love a fool or two before I could love a fool like you. So let's take a nice deep breath. Keep on looking ahead, and the frowns on our faces start to fade. We're laughing at ourselves at the mess we made. Then you hold me close and say to me, we're just a couple of human beings. Human beings. Then you hold me close and you say to me, we're just a couple of human beings. Human beings. We're human beings. Why worry ourselves with such self-doubt? The things that don't matter will all work out. As for now, I know I can count on you. Ooh, the frowns on our faces start to fade. We're laughing at ourselves at the mess we made. Then you you hold me close and you say to me, we're just a couple of human beings. Human beings. Then you hold me close and you say to me, we're just a couple of human beings. Human beings. We're human beings. Then you hold me close and you say to me, we're just a couple of human beings. Human beings.
Yeah.
Thank you for accompanying me, Joey.
Of course. Oh, of course. That's so much fun. Yeah, there was a video we did of that. That was the other video that was on thing. So make sure that's all available online, right?
You can go check out my YouTube. It's youtube.com/Marina Christopher. We have some videos up there that we recorded at a Rogue Story Productions with Chris Wadsworth. He gave me a killer deal, so I want to make sure to get his name out there.
Oh, yeah. He was excellent. I love working with him.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful studio.
Fellow bass player.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to meet up with him soon. He's going to show me how to mix bass and spoken word and voice, so I can make my educational videos even better.
So I have one last question for you.
Yeah.
I have two questions for you.
Ooh.
One is what is kind of what's next for you? Like, what do you see? Where do you see Marina Christopher going next? Like, what are you? I mean, if COVID would go away and we were back to reality here, back to what is reality, but if we're back to normality.
Well, then what was next on my list was we were gone to performing arts centers conferences, and really making a show for that and booking those and doing like a real tour. That's myself. I've toured with other folks,
mm-hmm.
and I love travel.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm kind of nervous to travel. But
yeah,
that was next on my thing. But my goal in general is to record a bunch more music and try to get those placed into media.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That's,
shows and TV and stuff like that. On that note, I also want to mention that you just got done recording one of my tracks. Yeah. I have a track coming out called "It's All Right," ironically, and honestly, it's a challenging bass part, and you did an excellent job.
Thanks. For me, it was really good to hear those lyrics over and over as an affirmation. I don't know. I was in a bit of a funk.
We're trying that positive energy, that positive, mm-hmm. And it really is my friends saying that to me, and so I'm trying to say that back and translate that energy out to the world. Give you the love. Okay, and the last thing, one last thing that I wanted to ask you, and that is, if you had some piece of advice, some notion, like if you could say something to the world, what would that message be? To
the whole world. I feel like I'm in a pageant now, like such as.
It's a little bit of that sort of a question. It's kind of, but I'm just curious. Like if you could just speak something into everybody, whisper something into everybody's ear, that's. I don't know, what's on your heart? Is there something on your heart that you wish to be put into other people's hearts?
I guess is to be kinder to ourselves in the moment, and hope that will translate being kinder to others. Because I feel like there's lots of people that are like working for the future or like stuck in the past, and just like we're right here right now. And I feel like some people forget about that. If we make it nicer now, the future will probably be nicer.
Yeah, sure. We got to start doing it sometime. Come on.
Yeah, I guess that's my message to the world. We're just human beings.
Be nice. Yeah,
we're human beings.
Be nice to each other. keep it in love. Keep it in love, y'all.
Oh, Thank you, Scott Goodwin. He said you both sound wonderful. And Susan
thanks.
says bravo. And Noah Wilson says beautiful songs. Thank you, Noah, for watching since the beginning.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Noah. Once again, another excellent composer himself. But I believe that's it. That's all we have for our show here.
So you can see me again tomorrow morning on Coffee and Ukes. And then I'll
right.
be on Twitch after that. Yeah.
Thank you again to everyone that tuned in. Appreciate and love you so much. Big round of applause to Marina Christopher here. Yeah. Oh, do you want to do your goodbye?
Oh yeah, goodbye. This is what we say.
I love
Because
it.
in bars, well, we say this at the end of toddler classes, and also for drunk people, because they tend to like similar things. Goodbye, my new jazz friends. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, my new jazz friends. I'll see you down the line. Goodbye, my new jazz friends. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, my new jazz friends. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. on Coffee and Ukes. With Emily McVicker, Joey Walbaum, ladies and gentlemen.
Marina Christopher! Woo! Thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day, rest of the night. And please remember to like and share and spread the love. And like she said, just put some more kindness out there. Just put some more,
We're all stressed out. We just gotta figure.
Yeah.
Don't breathe too deeply. Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
All right. Goodbye, y'all.
Bye bye.